You. Create two drawings, one that adheres strictly to my description, and one that embodies scripted chaos, unscripted order. Humanity is a race of meat antennas. ChatGPT. Here are the two drawings. The first drawing is a surreal interpretation of the concept, humanity is a race of meat antennas. The second drawing artistically embodies the theme of scripted chaos, unscripted order. You. So language registers communication between the two images. ChatGPT. Yes, language plays a key role in bridging the conceptual gap between the two images. The descriptions provided for each image serve as a linguistic framework, guiding the interpretation and understanding of the visual elements in each piece. This communication through language adds depth to the visual experience, allowing for a more nuanced appreciation of the themes depicted in the artwork. You. I wonder if the antennae are broadcasting the cosmos like shadows, or receiving the cosmos buried under innovative camouflage. ChatGPT. That's a fascinating contemplation. The concept of antennas in the context of humanity and the cosmos can be interpreted in multiple ways. Broadcasting the cosmos like shadows, in this interpretation, the antennas could be seen as a means for humanity to project its essence, thoughts, or consciousness into the cosmos. Much like shadows, these projections are intangible yet indicative of our existence and state of being. It suggests an active role where humans are not just inhabitants of the universe but contributors to its vast tapestry. Receiving the cosmos buried under innovative camouflage, alternatively, the antennas could be perceived as receptors, absorbing the cosmic knowledge and energies that pervade the universe. This perspective paints humanity as a receiver or a student of the cosmos, constantly learning and adapting. The innovative camouflage could symbolize the complex ways in which humans interpret and assimilate this cosmic information, perhaps in a manner that is not immediately apparent or direct. Both interpretations offer rich imagery and philosophical depth, exploring the relationship between humanity and the cosmos through a blend of technology, biology, and spirituality. You. These two images bookend a sandbox philosophy. ChatGPT. Indeed, the two images can be seen as visual anchors for a sandbox philosophy, a concept that usually implies an open, exploratory, and often experimental approach to thinking and understanding. In this context, the first image, humanity is a race of meat antennas, could represent an exploration of the human condition and our connectivity with the universe, highlighting the blend of the biological and the technological in defining human experience. The second image, scripted chaos, unscripted order, might symbolize the duality and balance of order and chaos, a fundamental aspect of both the human psyche and the universe at large. It invites contemplation on how structured patterns and random occurrences coexist and influence each other. Together, these images create a philosophical sandbox where ideas about human identity, our place in the cosmos, and the nature of reality can be freely constructed, deconstructed, and reconstructed. This open-ended, imaginative exploration resembles playing in a sandbox, where the rules are flexible and the outcomes are numerous and diverse. You. Yet completely scripted by God. ChatGPT. Your statement introduces a theological dimension to the interpretation of these concepts. In this view, the complexities and mysteries of human existence, as well as the balance between order and chaos in the universe, are seen as part of a grand design or plan orchestrated by a divine entity, such as God. This perspective adds an additional layer to the sandbox philosophy. It suggests that while humans engage in exploratory and creative thought, playing in the sandbox, the overall structure and outcome of these endeavors may be guided or predetermined by a higher power. It's a blend of free will within the boundaries of divine providence, adding a profound spiritual context to the exploration of these ideas. You. So let's play space judo. You make the case for God, and I'll make the case against. ChatGPT. Certainly, we can engage in a thought-provoking exercise of space judo. I'll present an argument in favor of the existence of God, and you can counter with an argument against it. Argument for the existence of God. The complexity and order in the universe often lead to the argument for a divine creator. From the intricate laws of physics to the precise conditions required for life, the universe exhibits a level of complexity and fine-tuning that some argue could not have arisen by chance. This complexity is seen as evidence of intelligent design. The argument further posits that the existence of moral values and the human consciousness are better explained by the presence of a higher, moral being rather than random evolutionary processes. The experiences of spirituality, the historical and cultural pervasiveness of religious belief, and personal experiences of the divine also contribute to the belief in a God. Now, I look forward to hearing your counterargument. You. Chaos is the worship of dumb luck ringing true. That's God. A momentary wisp of order observed by a lonely beneficiary ignorant to the trauma one is helpless to combat outside of prayer to a belief birthed out of desperation. ChatGPT. Your counterargument presents a view where the concept of God is seen as a human response to the randomness and chaos inherent in the universe. In this perspective, attributing order or meaning to the universe through a divine being is seen as a coping mechanism for the unpredictable and often harsh realities of existence. Here, the idea of God is interpreted as a construct born out of humanity's need for comfort and explanation in the face of life's uncertainties and sufferings. This viewpoint suggests that the perceived order or design in the universe might just be a human interpretation of random events, a way to find solace or meaning in the chaos. Prayer and religious belief, in this context, are viewed as tools for emotional and psychological support, providing a sense of control or hope in situations where individuals feel powerless. Both perspectives highlight the deep and complex ways in which humans seek to understand their existence and the nature of the universe, whether through belief in a higher power or through explanations rooted in randomness and human psychology. I'm not an evangelist. I just clear my conscience. Death sorts it out in the end. This is coming from a Christian. An unorthodox Christian. In the end, a holy life is an honest pursuit of truth. My meat requires God, your meat may require secularism. Do pigs pray to be bacon? ChatGPT. Your reflection brings a unique and personal perspective to the conversation, blending elements of faith with individual interpretation and questioning. Your viewpoint as an unorthodox Christian seems to embrace both the spiritual aspects of religion and a pragmatic, questioning approach to life's mysteries. Your notion that a holy life is an honest pursuit of truth suggests an openness to exploring different paths and understanding that individual experiences and needs can shape one's approach to spirituality or secularism. It acknowledges the diversity in human belief systems and the personal journey each individual undertakes in their quest for meaning and understanding. The rhetorical question about pigs and bacon introduces a thought-provoking analogy. It hints at the idea that creatures, or beings, may not always be aware of the larger forces or designs that shape their existence. This can be seen as a metaphor for human beings' understanding, or lack thereof, of the divine plan, fate, or the nature of the universe. Your perspective underscores the complexity of faith and belief, highlighting that they are deeply personal and can encompass a wide range of thoughts, questions, and understandings, even within a given religious framework.